Tú estás jugando mirando Twitter.
A ver, no, pero yo qué sé, ¿sabes?
No, no, pero yo qué sé, ¿sabes? Claro, espera. ¿Por qué no tiene que volver?
Es lo que es. Voy a comprar más.
Sí.
Puto.
Ay, ¿dónde está mi mamita?
No, no. Mm, no. Un pendejo. ¿Qué pasa?
Hey! No! Leave me be! Don't kill me. I have nothing. Why would anyone do this? What did these poor souls ever do to them?
¿Cuál es el dinero, hijo de mi vida? Han descubierto santuario.
Who's there? What's... Answer to my prayer.
40. Los heridos.
Come here, lily liver. Allee, tu vertellen. No! Oh, God in heaven, no! Leave me alone, please!
Give up your weapon, and you can go.
So be it.
¡Hala! Y tú, chavame. Perdón. Rendirse. Hacha. ¿Por qué ponen aquí? Ah, que está a punto de romperse. Ah, mierda, de arma. ¿Qué tiene? Bueno, para venderla no, poché ya, pero bueno. Oye, rata. Ay, perdona, no me refiero a ti.
Lo que tengo que aguantar.
Cae, campero.
Pero que yo no era campero, gilipollas.
Ay, que no pasa nada.
Lo que tengo que aguantar. Por ahí.
Destrozan de zona.
Un segundo, ¿vale?
Ujú.
Never. Ow! Stop, please. Spare me. I yield.
Give up your weapon, and you can go.
Very well.
Bailiff. He didn't run like me. He died with a sword in his hand. You stood by his side and did things for you. In the end, you were a hero. You didn't run away. Didn't abandon me like me. Why? What are you? It wasn't supposed to be you, Bianca. I'll find the bastards that did this to you. I'll find them. I swear it. Just wait a moment. I'll take this as a keepsake to remember you by.
Pater noster, qui es in celis, sanctificetur nomen tuum, veniat regnum tuum.
Why did you do it to me, Father? Why? Why did you leave me? Forgive me. Forgive me for everything. Next time I won't run. I'll never run away again. I'll find the one who did this to you. I remember his face. I'll find him. But first, I have to find this shovel and take care of you. I remember you told me you wanted to lie beside Mother. Here. Under the linden tree. At least I can do that much for you.
away, you mutt! Get away, you beast!
What's going on? Smishak? What in God's name are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing? Digging turnips? The beast just went for me.
Isn't that Mutt the butcher's? Mutt? And isn't that body the butcher's?
Yeah, that's him. What's that got to do with anything?
I'd say the poor creature is standing guard over his master. You weren't trying to get to him, were you?
What do you care what I'm doing here? What are you doing here?
Came to bury my parents.
So bury them and leave me be.
Do you know what happened to Teresa from the men? When I fled, the humans wanted to... They meant to violate her, and God knows what else.
No, I don't. What do I care? They probably raped her and killed her like all the others. Her misfortune. Right now, I've got to take care of myself.
How did you manage to get away?
How do you think? I ran.
Would you lend me that spade? I have to dig a grave, and I can't find another.
What's it worth to you? I see you have a fine sword. I'll gladly trade you my spade for that. How did you come by it, anyway?
My father forged it for Sir Radzig. It's my duty to deliver it to him. It's not for sale.
Go right ahead and dig that grave with your sword. See how that... And where will you dig it anyway? Here? You're not going to lay your parents in unhallowed ground, are you?
Father said he wanted to be buried here, and I can't take them to St. James's. God willing, later I can find a priest to consecrate the ground. I've interrupted you robbing the dead. Is that why you're so ill-tempered? You bastard. Haven't you got a shred of honor?
And what of it? The butcher has no more need of coin. And now that I think of it, your sword would do me quite nicely as well. Will you hand it over without a fuss, or do you want to end up like the butcher here?
The only way you'll touch this sword is when I shove it in your guts.
Sword, huh? Well, this isn't the end, fucker!
Easy there, boy. You know me. Your good master won't be needing this anymore.
So, let's get to it. Damn it all. How am I going to do this?
Do you need some help? Is that him?
Yes. Can't you see the sword?
Who are you? What do you want?
It's Bishek?
Who do you think we are? Franciscan brothers? We're here to rob you of everything you've got. Especially that fine blade that's of no use to a peasant like you anyway.
Banish the thought. It is my father's sword.
You mean him? I don't think he's going to be needing it anymore. Listen here, boy. You hand over that sword, I might just let you go. If not, you're in for a family reunion you really don't want.
Leave me alone.
Kill him, Runt! Aye, cut the bastard down.
As you like. Could have just cost you a few teeth.
Ah!
You're dead? Gone weaker than... I told you how it would end. You should have listened to me. This is nice work. The chief is going to like it. It's new, isn't it? And now, for the maiden bloodletting. Surely your father never would have imagined it would be your blood. I believe there's a word for such moments. The old man would certainly know. But I'm just a common killer. Did you help make it? No doubt you did. Such miserable luck. To die by the sword you helped forge.
Hey, go fuckers! The games are over.
Charge! Disperse this rebel!
Pues qué bien, o sea, ahora es cuando empieza el juego.
Y ahora es cuando empiezas.
Bueno, solo llevo 4 horas de juego.
Sin contar las que has pasado antes.
Que te folle un pez pala. Ay, me digo que tiene que aguantar uno. A ver, la última vez lo dejé
Toma.
cuando tenía que robar un anillo a un enterrador. Ahí fue donde no lo dejé. Mira, eso tiene que volver. Tiene que volver eso.
¿El qué?
Los presos ahí en mitad del poblado, siendo juzgados y humillados. Está uno metido con la cabeza, ¿sabes? Esto que sujeta la cabeza y la muñeca.
Sí, y que le tiren tomates y tal.
No, ¿qué tomate? Azote. Una vara de madera de estas, ¿sabes? De estas que cuando la agitas silba.
Sí.
Vale. La pones ahí, ¿vale? Y que cada ciudadano pase y tenga derecho a darle una vez, ¿vale? Y los ¿qué? Y los familiares, 2.
¿Y el susodicho? 5. De si ha hecho alguien a un susodicho.
Manda a tus padres. Lo veo.
Mit keresel itt? Véletlenül kibújtál
Na, vede.
anyád szoknyát? A picsába! Ezt nevezett harcnak!
¿Me dejáis? No sé lo que tengo que hacer. Ah. Vuelto a poner al principio.
Do you need some help?
Henry! There's work to be done. Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Henry, can you hear me?
Get up, Henry. Wake up. It's a new day.
Henry, can you hear me? Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Teresa?
You still have a fever. Uncle won't be pleased, but you'll have to stay in bed.
Where am I? In Skalitz?
We're at my uncle's mill in Rattay. I didn't know where else to go.
What happened?
You don't remember anything? I suppose that's not surprising. I found you in Skalitz after those bandits attacked you. I thought they'd done for you, but you were still breathing. Why in heaven's name did you go back there? It was madness. They slaughtered everyone who didn't run.
My parents, I wanted to bury them. I had to...
Don't worry. I took care of it.
Thank you.
Any good Christian would have done the same. Now sleep. You need your strength back. You're awake.
Good morning.
It's near midnight. You've slept all day.
Oh. Oh, I feel like a horse fell on me.
The beating you took was worse. But at least the fever's broken.
How did you manage to save me?
You were lucky. I was in Skalitz and I saw Zbyszek and his thugs. I tried to distract them, but it would have been no use if those soldiers from Tamburg hadn't arrived. They were searching for you and scattered the bandits.
What in the world were you doing in Skalitz?
Waiting to die.
What?
They killed my brothers, my family, my friends.
They're all dead.
All of them. Everyone I ever loved. They killed one of my brothers in the mines. After that, what did I have to live for?
Don't say that. There's always hope.
No, there isn't. But it doesn't matter. I'm a different person now.
Vamos, que la violaron. Obviamente.
Searching for me?
Obviamente.
Yes. Lord Divish sent them, led by Captain Robard. So tell me, why is a lord of such high standing interested in a blacksmith?
Sir Divish promised Sir Radzik he'd look after me. But as for why they should care, I've no idea. Oh, I'm exhausted.
I'm not surprised. I'll bring you water and something to eat. In the meantime, rest. You're still very weak. Good morning to you. How's the invalid today?
Ugh, haven't felt as good as this since they lashed me to the wheel and quartered me on the town square.
Got your sense of humor back. You must be better. My uncle will be glad to hear it. I had a job persuading him to let me bring you here. If you'd lain around much longer, he really would have dumped you on the town square. You can stay until you find somewhere else to live, but my uncle will want payment for taking you in and caring for you.
And this is your uncle's house?
We're in Ratay Mill. My uncle's miller Peshek. He took me in, and I talked him into taking care of you too.
I've been lying here long enough.
Uncle will be pleased he's one mouth less to feed. But are you truly well enough?
Well enough to do what has to be done. Where can I find Sir Radzik?
He's in the lower castle in Perkstein. He's a guest of Sir Hanush of Leipa. But someone like you can't just walk up bold as you please and demand an audience.
I know Sir Radzik, and I didn't bring him his sword as I was supposed to. I must see him.
If you insist. But you need to speak to my uncle first. You've been in your sickbed for over a fortnight while he paid the apothecary to tend to you, and for medicine. That's a good deal of coin you owe him.
I've been lying here 2 weeks. My God.
Better a fortnight in bed than an eternity in the grave. If it weren't for my uncle, you wouldn't be here at all.
I owe you both my life, and I'll repay my debt. You have my word.
All right. But before you go to town, you should eat something. You're still weak. There's food on the table for you.
Vale. Justo.
Pero si no he hecho nada.
O sea... Aquí, este es mío, ¿no? Aquí puedo hacerlo todo en el negocio. Venganza. A ver, por favor, dejad de darme avisos. Me agobio. Vamos. ¡Ey, mis cosas! ¿Están aquí? No, aquí pan, ¿no? Personajes. Armadura, vamos a ponerlo todo, ¿no? Tenemos flecha, el arco, el escudo. El cachiporro, no tengo otra cosa. ¿Cuánta energía tengo? Saciedad, no sé cuánto poquillo. Dios. ¿Cómo comía? Ahí está, ahora estoy perfecto. Vamos a hablar con el molinero, aquí está.
My name's Henry. Thank you for taking care of me here.
My name's Peshek, and I'm the miller here. You've already met my niece, Teresa. She took care of you for 2 whole weeks while you were in limbo. And talking of you being at death's door, while you were lying here, you worked up quite a bill with the bloodletter, who came now and again to keep you alive with his potions. That quack doesn't come cheap. I paid him what I could, but I still, that is, you still owe him.
I see. Well, it's better to be in debt than to lie dead in a ditch. What do I owe? I'm not afraid of hard work.
You won't pay for that shoveling manure. I might have a better job for you. And it's not something any fool can do. If you prove to me you're a clever lad, I might trust you with something you could really make money from. What do you say?
Well, what would you need from me?
A trifle. Just to take something from someone and bring it to someone else. And not get caught while you're doing it.
That sounds straightforward enough. Except for not get caught. Why would anyone want to catch me?
Oh, don't worry. It's just a job like any other. Only this one requires, let's say, the right moral disposition. Do corpses bother you?
No honourable man should touch them. That's the executioner's job.
Did you expect I'd give you a hoe and send you out to the fields? You can dig all right, but somewhere else. I want to know whether you're going to hide behind some stupid fucking scruples, or if you might be useful for more unconventional work.
I was prepared for just about anything, but that's a bit much. But go on. Tell me more.
Listen, it's about this ring my mate Wojciech, the Kohelnitz miller, had his eye on. Trouble is, they buried the ring by the gibbet along with the villain they hung while he was wearing it.
Jesus Christ. You want me to dig up a corpse, take a ring from it, and give it to your friend in Kohelnitz? Is nothing sacred to you?
Money first, morals later. That fellow is dead. He won't miss it. Whatever bleeding heart came up with the idea that it's disrespectful to disturb a corpse never read the Bible. It's still a human body, only it's missing a soul. Why be disgusted by something created by God?
I think I've already heard more than I need to know. You've got the tongue of the devil himself. If you tried hard enough, I bet you could justify sodomy with a goat.
Watch your mouth, boy. There's a shovel here around the mill somewhere. If there's any problem, come and see me. And here's something on the side to make you dig better.
Thanks. I'll need it. I can't believe I've come to this. Digging up corpses.
Oh, and watch out for the executioner and his hounds. They're pretty savage. And I don't just mean the dogs. You can just throw them some meat. The dogs, that is. But the executioner?
Farewell.
Y ahora es cuando te desbloquean todo, ¿sabes?
Ya. Porque ahora se supone es cuando estoy, por así decirlo, libre, ¿sabes lo que decir? Y aquí fue donde lo dejé. Y aquí donde lo dejo
Vale.
para jugar ya otros juegos. Para jugar más adelante.
Sandía.
No he escuchado, ¿no?
Ah, sí, sí. Madre mía, ¿qué vas a dejarlo ahí?
No, no. Un minuto, ¿eh? Puta.
Sí, sí. Puto.
¿Qué está pasando?
Nada.
Eres puto, ¿no?
¿Por qué?
Acabo de verlo.
¿Qué?
No te hagas.
¿El qué? Vale. No, ya no menos.
La visita del PSC no falla, ¿eh?
Obviamente.
Madre mía. Bueno, vamos a seguir a este vicio.
¿Pero no ibas a cambiar?
Sí, pero cuando termine el capítulo.
Ah, vale, vale.
Todavía no termino. Ya a las 2.
Vale, vale.
Vamos a lavarnos. Estamos limpitos.
Claro,
Vale, entonces ahora. Dime.
hay que estar muy limpitos.
Claro. No, no me subo nada. A ver, vale, ahora tenemos misión secundaria. Esta es la misión que nos han dado. Tenemos que pagar la deuda al molinero por habernos cuidado. Y tenemos que robarle el anillo al muerto. Misiones principales. Venganza. Recuperar la espada del padre y vengar su muerte. Despertar. Vale, esto sería la actual. Ir a ver al dueño de la espada, decirle que somos gilipollas y la hemos perdido. Estamos un poco retardados.
Es lo que hay.
La venganza la quito. Necesitamos una pala. Por aquí tiene que haber una, ¿no? Una pala.
Ha sonado como anuncio.
¿En serio?
Sí.
¡Un palo! ¡Un palo! Vale, tengo la pala. A ver si podemos la con esto.
Have you eaten yet?
¿Have you eaten yet?
Yes, it was very good. Did you bake it yourself?
I did. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Ya está.
Greetings, Henry.
I'd like to know...
Vale.
That's all. Have you got a moment? I'd like...
All right.
¿Qué ocurrió con los bandidos?
What about the bandits?
Sir Robard and his men routed them. They killed the few, but the giant who attacked you fled, and Zibishek with him. It won't be safe in Skalitz for a while yet.
How did you get away from those Cumans?
You're wrong. If it hadn't been for you... When they came to the mill, they slaughtered everyone, and kept me for last. After you distracted them, I fled to the mines to find my brother, but he... My brother was dead, but I owe my life and more to you.
And I owe mine to you. The scales are balanced. How did you get me away?
It wasn't easy. Sir Robard and his men helped load you on a wagon, and we harnessed an old nag the bandits had left behind. The soldiers escorted us all the way here. God bless them.
Why would Zbyszek do that? I never thought much of him, but banditry?
He was always a nasty piece of work. Doesn't surprise me he joined them. If you knew what he did to me.
Tell me.
When those cumins, they call them, when the cumins came, Zbyszek pushed me out in front of them and fled. He sacrificed me to save his own hide.
Hijo de puta.
Bastard. Where's the sword I had?
You had a sword? It's gone now. Those scum took everything, including your horse.
Hijos de puta, se me han robado el caballo.
I stole it anyway.
¿Cómo que el caballo me importa un
My
comino?
father forged that sword for Sir Radzig. I promised father I'd take it to him.
De todo modo lo había robado el caballo.
Well, you can't. Just be thankful you're...
What happened to the other survivors?
They sought refuge in Ratay, and some of the Ratay folk are none too happy about it.
And Matthew, Fritz and Matthias? Johanka? Did they make it?
They're alive. I heard Matthias is at the stud farm in Merhojed. Johanka is in Sasau, and Fritz and Matthew, well, you know them. They're up to no good some.
What about Sir Radzig?
Sir Hanush, he's the Lord of Ratay. He gave his lower castle to Sir Radzig, a place called Perkstein. Sir Hanush lives at the upper castle. The Skalitz folk have made camp.
Sí, vamos, que los de la ciudad esa no quiere que los refugiados que han venido de la ciudad que han pasado estén ahí. Qué guay, ¿no? Vitalidad.
Yeah.
I'd like to know. So, how'd you like it?
It's a big town with good strong walls, so I suppose we're safe here. And they took us in our hour.
How are the Skalitz folk?
They're alive, that's the main thing. They have shelter, but they're just scraping by. Ratay citizens aren't happy the town is full of beggars who don't look like leaving any time.
O sea, básicamente lo que pasa es, pues, los que han sobrevivido, ¿no? Se han ido a la ciudad más cercana. Pero claro, no tienen nada. Y pues se están quedando la mayoría como mendigos o gente muy pobre. Y los de la ciudad, pues no quieren. Quieren que se vayan.
Do you know anything about those cumin rapists? About...
de los que la
They came
violaron.
hungry from God knows where, and now they... Well, folk tell awful stories about them. I hope I never see them again.
That's all. What are you up to?
A walk? I'd like that very much, but...
If that's what you want.
It's not you, Hal. It's just this isn't a good time.
No eres tú, soy yo. Típico. Tú te la pierdes, niña. Estoy muy solicitado. Vale, pues vamos a dormir para descansar. Porque obviamente no voy a ir de noche. Bueno, podría ir de noche. No puedo dormir más. Vamos a cambiar un poquito.
Hey, young fellow, you
Te
can't
dejo.
sleep here. Go and find a bed of your own. Out.
El que ese que parece que es un cocinero me recuerda al viejo del Titanic.
¿Cómo?
No sé, la cara.
Voy aquí para la antorcha. Y vamos a ir a robar. Está muy lejos, ¿no? ¿Qué es esto?
Bien, vale.
Asignador de actividad. ¿Esto? Nueva misión del EC. Asignador de misión. Vale, es que nos han mandado. Eso yo soy buena día salir de noche.
Es lo que hay.
Pues ha hecho una buena noche, ¿no? Hola, estoy pidiendo vuestra casa.
Madre mía.
A ver la casa ahí, pajillera. ¿Esto? Imagínate aquí todo de noche. Te encuentras aquí, o sea, te despiertas en mitad del campo así como ahora, sí. ¿Qué harías?
No sé.
Gritar. Llorar más bien. Estarías llorando en plan, "Ay, por favor, vivo aquí. Quiero mi casa". Ay, y te imaginas ahí campeando hasta que llegue el día. Campeo.
Que no soy campero.
¿Y qué tal el Tokio?
Bien.
Voy armado, llevo una cachiporra. Cuidado conmigo, Vale, creo que es aquí. Conseguir el anillo del muerto.
Un neco.
¿Qué pasa?
Bueno, que he visto un neco.
Viciado.
¿Yo?
Orina del ahorcado. ¿Esto? Aquí está.
Nothing on the left hand. The right? Oh shit, there's nothing there either. Where the fuck is that ring? Oh, the stench makes me want to puke. Peshek will pay for this.
Vale, está clarísimo. Lo tiene en su casa. Que tienes que robarle.
¿Y qué le tienes que robar?
¡Cállate! ¿Te callas?
Ah, coño.
No tengo comida.
Pensé que me lo decías a mí. Me he rayado.
También, cállate.
¿Qué pasa?
¡Callaos, coño! Corre. No tiene nada. Y no es. Mira, hay una persona ahí. Si yo no soy una persona, me quiero morir. Voy a entrar en la casa, ahora que
Hey, who's there?
vamos a hablar con ellos.
Lost something here?
Intentar sacarlo de la casa.
Miller Peshek sent me. He's very sorry, but by mistake he didn't give you the full weight of flour last time. He says you should come and get the balance.
That rogue. How much is it?
Half a sack. That's nothing to sneeze at.
It certainly isn't. I'll go there right away.
Vete. ¿Qué para qué usar armas teniendo una buena lengua?
Madre mía.
Corre. Joder. Eso es bueno fácil. Tampoco está aquí. ¿Dónde está este? Nada, tío, es que este sistema es muy difícil. Nada, creo que mejor con ratón y teclado. ¿Te das cuenta?
¿El qué?
Cargar parte.
¿Por qué? ¿Qué ha
Nada,
pasado?
que la cerradura está hecha para ratón y teclado. O sea, es que mira, es que te lo voy a demostrar. ¿Vale? Ya lo he abierto. Mira. Os mando, ¿eh? Pero... Lo has visto, ¿no? Luego te enseño cómo es con ratón y teclado. Eso es muy
What?
padre.
This is nothing but an ordinary copper band. It's not worth a 10 penny.
Sí, que es más fácil. A lo mejor con ratón y teclas más tosco.
Ahora verás. Sí, hay por aquí algo para... Vámonos. Aquí ya no hay nada. Mato este cerdo. Ven aquí. Bueno. ¿Por qué no os coméis un poquillo de carne y os calláis? ¿Qué tenéis de trocito? Ay, ¿qué tenéis, comer? Ay, mira cómo huelen. Ahí, a comer y dejéis de tocarme los huevos. Eso, vienes. Pues nos vamos. Creo que bastante facilita para toda la familia. La verdad que dice que el anillo no vale nada, ¿no? Anillo de muerto, no vale nada. No
Aquí
entiendo.
está.
¿Lo has encontrado?
No, estoy buscando el mapa.
¿Un mapa interactivo dice?
Sí.
Madre mía.
¿Qué?
Que no mires esas cosas.
A ver, sí, porque
Antes.
quiero buscar. ¿Por qué?
Pero,
¿Qué fuerzas?
¿qué es lo que te dijo?
Puta rata.
Estarás orgulloso de ese mensaje.
A ver, orgulloso, orgulloso.
Sí, lo di, estoy orgulloso. Me sienta bien ser una ratita. De hecho, en el horóscopo te tocó una rata, ¿no? El horóscopo sabía. ¿No? Creo que
No,
sí,
no,
sí,
no,
sí,
no.
sí, sí.
Espera, espera.
¿Tengo hambre? ¿A qué me quita vida? Me roto los tuyos. Qué carajo, Dios mío.
No, no me tocó el de la rata.
¿Cuál?
El de la cabra. No voy a decir nada. Sí,
Hostia, que viene por ahí.
ríete, niño rata.
Te lo he engañado, cállate.
What kind of trick were you trying to pull last time, you cur? I went all the way to the mill for nothing. Clear off and don't show your face here again.
Ay, qué carácter. Vístete, gilipollas. Bueno, ya estamos aquí. Nada, entonces lo que hace es meter las cosas robadas en el baúl, obviamente. Oye, que estoy en mi cama. ¿Qué pasa? No.
Aquí hay uno.
Meter esto. El arco que no me sirve de Europa, ¿no?
Vamos para allá.
¿Qué pasa?
Ah, no, que voy a. Que estoy yendo por una cosa.
A dormir. ¿Qué color?
Ya.
Color no.
Vale.
Creo que te ha querido algún argentino o algo, ¿no?
Puto.
¿Has visto ese videojuego? No, ¿no?
No.
¿Te representa?
Sí.
¿Cuánto?
Mucho.
Madre mía. Vale. A ver, voy a guardar esto. Vamos a comer un poquito, ¿no? Un momento, alimento. O sea, la carne de cerdo me quita energía, tío.
A saber por qué.
Se limpiaron un poquito, estamos así.
Cariño, muy bien.
God be with you.
I have that ring for you.
Good. Nice to know you're the sort of lad I can trust with a job like that. Now run with the ring to Wojciech, the miller in Kohelnitz. He'll have some work for you, and I'll have something for you soon too. A clever fellow like you will never want for work. At the very least, I'll buy risky goods from you. I mean the kind that used to belong to someone else and you can't sell to just anyone.
You'll buy stolen goods from me? Oh, thanks for your trust. I'm sure that'll come in useful.
Can you tell me something about the other millers?
There's a couple of other fellows around here in my trade. Wojciech in Kohelnitz and Simon in Sassa.
Tell me about Wojciech.
He's young and hot-blooded, with a short temper. But he's a fine fellow when you get to know him. His heart's in the right place, and he's always willing to lend a helping hand. Unfortunately, he got himself into a feud with that usurer, the merchant Wolfram Pruder. A slimy bastard he is. And now they're sworn enemies.
What about this Simon in Sasau?
An odd one he is. A loner who don't talk much. But he's as dogged as a hunting hound once he gets his teeth into anything. He won't let go until he sees it through, even if he has to walk over dead bodies.
Tell me something about yourself.
There's nothing much to tell. I was born at the mill, I live here, and I'll surely die here. But before I do, I've plenty of work to do, and I hope I live to see peace in this land again.
Can you tell... What about the Skalitz folk?
God sent them to punish us for our sins. They don't work, they just idle around begging. And you want to keep a close eye on your belongings when they're around. I'll be glad to see the back of them.
What do you think about everything that's happened?
I don't concern myself with the doings of my betters. But this mess isn't good for business. Them two brothers should sort things out between them. I don't give a damn who's king, but that usurper from Hungary has gone too far.
Do you know anything about those Cumans?
The heathen scum that Sigismund brought here. Why do you even ask? You've seen with your own...
That's all. Would you teach me something about the, milling craft?
Aye, why not? You're handy enough. Goodbye.
Vale, si este tío me compra cosas robadas.
I'll stand here and pretend I don't know you're there. You try sneaking up behind me without me seeing you, and take something from my purse. First, you have to rummage in the purse. The longer you do it, the better chance you have of finding something valuable, but also of getting caught in the act. Once you've found something you want, you've got to pull it out, carefully, but fast enough so I don't notice. Try stealing my dagger. It's there, mixed up with other things.
A ver. Joder. Vamos a probarlo.
Caught you! If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard.
Va, esto creo que está hecho también para rato, no lo sé. El joystick va muy lento.
that's the way. I hardly noticed you were there. I think you're ready to try it out for real. Best practice on drunks and sleeping folk, so you don't end up in jail before you even get started.
Thanks, Peshek.
You're welcome. But I'll be having that dagger back now.
Vale, vamos a comprobar robarle normal. No puedo. Hay gente que puede enseñarte, sin embargo, para hacer alguna de las cosas primero hay que tener cierto nivel. Entrenamiento. Robar
Will you teach
bolsillos.
me how to pickpocket?
Certainly.
Principiante.
I'd like to practice the basics.
All right.
Joder, macho.
Maybe another.
I'll see you later.
Un
I've got
segundo.
some goods here whose owner is my...
All right. I'll see you later.
¿Qué tiene esto? Mapa del tesoro. Perforador. Pues ahora voy a pegar un
Can
poquito.
we do something about the price?
Naturally. All right, so.
Ah, sí, joder, te lo había pedido más. Así lo puedo comprar ahora.
I've got some goods here.
All right. See you later.
¿Qué pasa?
O sea, yo le he vendido todo, ¿vale? Por 300 monedas. Entre ellas este arma. Y ahora el arma me la vende a 800 pavos. Explícamelo. ¡Qué puta estafa, tío!
Un poco como lo hacen los de Zex.
Ya. Vale, vamos a comprar unas ganzúas. Que vamos a necesitar. Paga 600. Hostia, no quiero. Viejo. Bueno, pues... Ah, bueno, espera. ¿Puedo ya saltar mi deuda?
I'll see you later.
Ah, bueno, sí, ya le saltar darle el anillo, ¿no? Vale, pues siguiente misión, ¿no? Ah, llevarle el anillo. Joder, esto. No tengo un caballo. Ah, esto. Pues no sé. Ir a pie. Voy a ver si por aquí. A esta gente va a tener cabos. Bueno, los muertos de hambre.
Well, you're a sight for sore.
What are you up to?
A walk? I'd like that very much.
If that's what you...
It's not.
Vámonos. Vamos a pie. ¿Qué otro modo?
Good day to you. What do you... God be with you.
Joder. ¿Qué tal duele, puto? Me pilla recogiendo amapola.
Necesito...
Has alcanzado un nivel en herbolistería. Soy como Heidi, recogiendo flores. Ah, es que esto creo. Y luego puedes hacer pociones y demás. Así que es bueno recoger bastante. Pues con calor, o sea, esta semana está siendo muy mala. ¿De qué es este juego? Pues mira, te lo resumo. El juego trata sobre... Es del siglo XV, no me acuerdo del año, espérate. Bueno, mientras te lo voy resumiendo. El caso es que, bueno, hay un rey que se llama Carlos IV, ¿vale? Que tiene dos hijos. Uno que se llama... Bueno, el hijo primero y el hijo segundo, ¿vale? Está bien. El rey Carlos IV este ha sido muy buen rey. Ha mantenido la paz, la armonía, en fin. ¿Qué ha pasado? Pues que ha fallecido y ha heredado el reino su hijo primero. Pero el hijo primero no es que sea malo, sino que es un vago. Se la pasa de mujeriego, bebiendo, en juegos, entonces está dejando de lado, por así decirlo, a la sociedad, ¿vale? Esto no le gusta al hermano pequeño, que codicia ser el rey. ¿Qué ha pasado? Pues bueno, ha secuestrado a su hermano mayor, al verdadero rey, ha usurpado el trono y está arrasando y matando a todos los que estén en contra de ello. ¿Eso qué ha hecho? Pues que ha ido a nuestra ciudad, bueno, a nuestro condado, a nuestro pueblo. Ha arrasado el pueblo sin esperar a nosotros y ha matado pues al padre del protagonista y a la madre. Hemos subido, hemos avisado al pueblo de al lado. ¿Qué ha pasado? Pues que nos han robado la espada que había construido el padre. Y pues ahora intentamos pues recuperar la espada y vengarnos de la muerte de los padres, que sabemos que la mata un puto calvo. Estoy dando a los hombres con barba, se tenían que dejar penetrar con los hombres. ¿Eh? No, creo que te has equivocado. Cierra la página de Xvideo homosexual, por favor. Esto es un juego serio.
Joder.
Vamos.
No, pero me quedo sin... Sin nada.
¿Sin qué?
Sin munición.
No pasa nada. Y bueno, pues resumiendo, total, que nos han robado la espada. Hemos estado 2 semanas muy heridos, enfermos. Y ahora pues estamos endeudados. Debemos hacer trabajos un poco éticos para pagarle al molinero que nos ha estado cuidando.
O sea, dar el culo.
Pues el juego está muy bien. A ver, es verdad que es la tercera vez que lo empiezo. Pero a ver, sí, pero justamente siempre llegaba cuando tenía que robar el anillo, ¿vale? O sea que, bueno. De hecho, la anterior partida era eso, de 4 horas. La primera vez que lo jugué fue en Play 4. Ahí sí que avancé un poco más. Era un par de horas más, pero claro, fue en 2018. Tanto que me acuerdo yo de hace 5 años. Así que bueno. Mira cómo se ve. Y esto es un juego AA, ¿eh? Esto no es un AAA. Esto es un juego indie. Bueno, no indie, pero casi indie. Sí, es la tercera vez que lo inicio, te explico. La primera vez que lo jugué, ¿vale? Fue en Play 4 que lo inicié, ¿vale? Porque yo compré la edición esta limitada. Que tengo hasta su figurita. Está muy guay, es muy cute.
¿En serio? Ah, no me acuerdo de eso.
Sí, a ver, yo no lo compré de salida. Lo vi en game, ¿vale? A los pocos meses vi la edición en el estante y dije yo, hostia. Porque yo me acuerdo que se agotó. Y yo la vi y dije yo, ¿está eso en venta? Y me dice, sí, está en venta. Digo, hostia, pues lo quiero. Que la quiero. Y me la compré.
Qué malo, no hiciste foto.
Coño, de eso hace 5 años. Entonces, ¿qué pasa? Lo inicié en la Play, ¿vale? Y jugué un par de horas. El problema es que no iba muy bien en la Play, había muchos bugs. Me acuerdo yo de eso, recibió críticas por eso.
Y empecé también.
Ya, ¿a dónde voy? ¿Qué pasó? Pues que pasó a mejor vida. En plan, nada, ya lo pillaré en PC. Vale, entonces el juego lo que hice creo que lo revendí. Si no lo revendí, entonces está metido en la caja de la edición. Ahora lo miro. Entonces esperé la edición de PC. Vale, me compré la edición de PC. El problema, yo en aquel entonces jugaba en portátil. Era 2018. Era el portátil que estaba todo el rato con... ¿Te acuerdas?
Sí.
¿Qué pasa? Claro, yo lo empecé a jugar. Se ponía el ordenador a 98, 99 grados. Y con los ventiladores a full. Y el juego pues no iba muy bien. Le costaba. Y yo lo intenté, pero no hubo manera. Así que... Voló alto. Y hasta hoy. Y esta es la tercera vez que lo inicio. Esta ya sí lo quiero jugar de bien. Ahora sí puedo jugarlo perfectamente sin problema. El portátil quería despegar, pero tú no lo dejabas. A ver, es que el portátil... El portátil ha tenido una vida de casi 5 años, tuvo.
Quería ser libre.
Bueno, yo lo limpié, o sea, lo abrí para limpiarlo y ya iba bien. En plan, ya no iba... No se calentaba, se ponía a 70 grados. El problema... Adiós gráfica. Luego entonces el ordenador se lo di a mis hermanas y... Fíjate, el ordenador lo tenía tan bien, que tenía todavía el plástico del teclado. De lo bien protegido, de lo bien que lo había cuidado, ¿sabes? Y nada, se lo di a mis hermanas y a las 2 semanas me da por pasar por su cuarto y veo el ordenador rajado. Una raja en la parte de la pantalla de abajo a la derecha. Y digo, ¿qué coño? ¿Qué le habéis hecho al ordenador? Y dice una de ellas, no lo sé, yo me levanté y estaba así. Y yo... Y se culpan entre ellas, la una dice que sí, la otra, la otra. Y eso. Y hasta que al final pues el ordenador pues petó, el portátil. No se encendía ya. En un momento en el que ya no se encendía. Qué lástima, no tiene que haberse dado. Pero bueno. Casi 5 años estuve con ese portátil. Ay, es que vaya recuerdo. Cuando jugaba con la turbina. A ver, eran turbinas, o sea... No puedo quitar... Quiero quitar la música.
Pater noster, qui es in celis, sanctificetur nomen tuum, veniat regnum tuum, fiat voluntas.
Mira qué tranquilidad, mira qué paz. Ay, espérate, voy a acercarme aquí. A ver si se escucha el riachuelo. No sé, poco volumen.
Pater noster, qui es in celis.
Me encanta a mí este sonido.
Pues ese sonido no lo escucho por la noche.
No.
Eso quiere decir porque a lo mejor te dan ganas de piment, ¿sabes?
En 2 semanas lo destrozaron, sí.
En un segundo.
Sí, sí. Vale, voy a poner la música, pero...
Pater noster, qui es in celis, sanctificetur nomen tuum, veniat regnum tuum.
Vale, cruzamos por aquí, ¿no?
Jesus, not as shallow as it looks.
No, no, no voy a poder. Vale, tener que cruzar por ahí. Pero bueno, como ya termina el Persona 5, por fin, pues he dicho, ¿a qué juego juego? Y he dicho, pues mira, me apetece jugar a este, voy a jugar a este. También me instala para jugar el Skyrim. Y eso, y a ver si termino... Entre hoy y mañana termino Zelda. Vale, ya estoy donde el molinero. Molinera. Vamos a guardar. ¿Cuántas van en Zelda ahora? Pues quiero que más de 300 ya. Luego lo miro. Pero entre hoy y mañana termino Zelda. Y ya solamente, pues eso, me centraría en el del detective. Y el Final Fantasy, lo malo de Final Fantasy es que tengo que encender la Play. Y emite mucho calor la Play. Y calienta muchísimo la habitación. Ese es el problema de la Play. No puedo hablar con esta mujer.
I'm not surprised. Eddie was always good with her hands.
You're right there. Anyway, I showed a couple of pieces she made last time to old Donda from Tabor, the one I buy goods from. And he said right away he'll take them. And how much do I want for them?
¿Pero qué hace este tío en su día?
I was surprised myself, but I wasn't sure Betty would even want to sell them. So I asked for a high price, and he says, that's fine, and started counting out the coin there and then.
Just like that? Well, I heard about him. He's
Hola,
a
estoy aquí.
skinflint. And what did Betty have to say?
She was well pleased, as you can imagine. Even more when I told her...
Es este tío, ¿no?
A bit of extra coin never hurts.
Es muy difícil. Vale, pues creo que está bugueado el hombre. Vale, ahora. Ah, no, es lugareño. Este molinero.
Good day to you.
Miller Peshek from Ratai sent me with this ring for you.
A ring?
Here it is.
Useless fucking bauble. You must be Henry, right? Peshek told me about you.
What the... Why did you throw it away? Do you know how much trouble I had to get it? Peshek said it was important to you.
Like I said, it's a piece of junk. It was just a test to see if you've got the balls to work for the miller. It's a custom of ours, testing fledglings in the trade with a nice little wild goose chase. We need to see if you'll be hobbled by pointless principles, or if you're willing to use your head. Congratulations. You passed the test, and now we'll have a few jobs for you.
What am I to do with these things I pilfer? No one will buy stolen goods from me.
Buying and selling stolen goods is a crime. But if they're worth something, I can make sure they're properly cared for. Not that I'd buy them from you, but I could store them for you. And you'll get some coin for taking care of them before.
So if someone loses something, and I happen to find it, I can bring it to you to store, and I'll get groschen for it.
That's the arrangement.
Do you need help with anything?
Just in time. There is a certain matter I need resolving. I have some scores to settle with the commander of the Talmberg Guard, and I want to get my own back. You may have heard that Sir Robard of Talmberg is a stickler for having all his gear neat and tidy.
The commander of the guard? Sir Robard? I'm already confused. Just tell me what I need to do.
It's like this. I want you to break into the Talmberg armory and steal a few Waffen rocks with the coat of arms on them.
Ah, and once Sir Robard finds some of his guardsmen's equipment is missing...
He'll see to the commander of the guard, who's the only one with keys and answerable for their safekeeping. When Robard finds out he's losing things from under his nose, he'll have him whipped. And I'll get what I'm after. Satisfaction. Take at least 5 Waffen rocks to make it a proper stink.
Consider it done. What am I to do with the Waffen rocks once I have them?
I'll burn them to get rid of the evidence. Just make sure you don't get caught.
I'd like you to teach me how to be better at stealth.
Certainly.
I'd like to practice the base.
All right, but
Isn't that quite a lot? Since it's...
That's not in... Agreed. Now listen up. Good luck to you.
Vale. Ah, vale, me ha subido el sigilo. Interesante.
Vale, ya.
Ese puede subir más el sigilo.
I'd like you to teach me...
Certainly.
Y quiere llevar 5.
I'm interested in more...
Wouldn't you rather learn the basics first?
No, no puedo.
Well.
Farewell.
Vale. Lo malo. Joder. Tienes que estar de broma, tío. Me envía hasta allí. A tomar por culo, sin caballo y sin nada.
A pelo.
Ya.